What's up, everybody? Another fun-filled Friday. At least it's kind of decent out. Wish that sun would come out and kind of stay out. We're getting kind of cloud covered here. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, it's because there's a lot of work going on down at the campground close to where I live at. They're doing a lot of plumbing work for their black lines, gray lines, stuff like that. But all in all, a little different scene going on here behind me than what everybody's used to. Yep. Loaded down truck. Which runs me into my small topic for today. I'm losing receipts over here. That little breeze that's blowing. Some people wonder why small farms are disappearing and why does it cost so much sometimes. Man, I just lost another receipt. Why does it cost so much on the prices to get from a small farm? That's what I'm going to kind of explain a little bit here. And it depends on animals as well for prices. Land, how much land do you got? And when I say small farm, a lot of people think a couple acres, 5 acres. No. By small farm, I mean about 200-300 acres. That's a small farm. Yeah, it's a lot of land, but that's still considered a small farm. Now, my little farmstead compared to something like that, I'm a dwarf. A dwarf farm. But farming's farming. Whether you got some type of crops, a couple animals, livestock to take care of, don't matter what it is. But what gets a lot of it on prices is what you see back here. Now granted, yeah, topsoil, yeah, that's going for our garden. Moss, Pro Mix. Back there in that corner, there's bags of feed for my animals and a bunch of bedding, a bunch of pine shavings. But the chickens alone, I did buy feed this morning for the chickens, and we got eggs priced at $3 a dozen, and my layer crumble is around, it's 17%, and it's $17. So add that factor in. I try to make it a half and half mix for them with sunflower seeds and shelled corn, which corn's $8 and the sunflower seeds come to $22. They're 50-pound bags, all of that. It's 50-pound bags. Now, that's where some of the land factor comes in. I don't have a lot of land to free range. My stuff is pinned up. I have to feed twice a day. Once in the morning, and then we feed again in the evening time. So that's more feed going out. Now, if I had more room to free range, I'd probably get away with feeding once a day, maybe every other day. Who knows? And that's any type of the animals that I'm gonna end up having The breed of hogs that I get, they're they're grazers. They prefer to be out in a field getting grass, which is okay. They're heritage pigs, and being grazers, that cuts feed costs down. And some people have cut feed cost to a very, very low. They might go through a 50-pound bag in a month, and that's on multiple of the type of pigs that I got. If I had more land, yeah, I could easily do that. The chickens, I could let them free range. Yeah, I most certainly would let them free range and eat up. But I have to buy these guys some feed. Also pitch in, and I have to get oyster shells too, which helps with the eggshells, hardness and everything. But that's just a little bit of the animal side of it. Don't tell me I lost that receipt again. I believe I did. No, I was sitting on it. Go figure. Now, I mentioned that topsoil that was there behind me. Those are 40-pound bags. They come to $2.50 a bag. That's where the gardening end comes in at, along with any of the peat moss, fertilizer, which I try to cut my cost a little bit by using my own fertilizer. We do have a compost bin. We do mix from all of the pigs and the chickens and the quail into that compost bin, which helps make a good compost. But another fertilizer it's easy to make and help try to cut cost a little bit is grass clippings. You take grass clippings, rake them up, put them in a bucket with water in it. Let that sit for a week in that bucket. By the end of that week, it's a strong smell. But you take another bucket and you put a strainer on top of it, and you strain out that grass clippings that are in there and catch the water. And that water, the liquid, is what you want for a liquid fertilizer for anything, gardens, for your fruits, veggies, even flowers. It works on. And you take the grass clippings, just throw them in a compost bin. By that time, they'll still decompose down. But yeah, the Pro Mix stuff right here. Yeah, that's a pretty big bag. It comes to $35 just for that bag, which it'll end up mixed up through a lot of the containers for the vegetables that are about to be growed for this season and stuff. The green bag back there, that's the cheapest of everything. It's peat moss. And where's that at? 18 bucks. 18 bucks for that big bag of that. And a little of that stuff goes a long ways. That's why I said it's kind of the cheapest for everything for doing your garden up. But you gotta watch what you use it on, because it's high in acid, very acidic, and some plants will not live inside of peat moss. Didn't get nothing done this morning. I've been on the run, going to stores, getting this stuff as much as I could. Biggest one was my local feed store, Carrollton Farmers Exchange, and got all of that. Topsoil came from True Value. I wasn't passing that up. I had to run over there anyways for the sale that they have going on for that topsoil. It was a hard to pass up deal. So hopefully here soon I can get ready to rock and roll, either this weekend or hopefully next weekend. I can get ready to start rolling and get that greenhouse built and start getting plants ready to go. So I guess just another kind of a short video, not real long, not too short actually even. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that share button, and work with what you got. See y'all next Friday.